Hello, people. I am Skydemolisher, and welcome back to another episode of Lost Words Beyond the Page. Last week we lost Lump, who sacrificed themselves for us, and we started to go into an underwater level, looking for the dragon. But I'm pretty sure that at the end of that, it was going into another one of the diary things. So we quit out because we were almost at 25 minutes at that point. So this episode should hopefully be a bit shorter and stuff, but we'll just see how we go.
It's 5 a.m. Gran died in the night.
Oh. I didn't remember that happening. Damn. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm not monetized anyway, but damn. Whoops.
She's still crying. I just feel...
Lost. Yeah. Stunned, shocked. Yeah. I'm going to be honest and say that
numb.
this is a bit sort of difficult for me because I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but at the start of the year, one of my family members died. And it was very sudden sort of thing. To some degree, I still wonder if there was something I could have done because I was with them early in the morning when it would appear that their heart attack had started.
But as soon as I
But
close my eyes,
we didn't know.
the thoughts keep circling back.
I don't know I should have been there. We should have been there. Yeah. Yeah. So we're like, I don't know, 2 months on since this family member died, and yeah,
We should have
it's
been there.
still not, it's still kind of weird.
We drove to the hospital first thing in the morning.
But yeah, I completely do not remember this in the game.
Said much.
I thought the grandmother got better.
It seemed to take forever.
Whoops. I started this out like so optimistic, honestly thinking that Gran lived. Whoops.
I've never seen a dead body before. It might be scary.
So yeah, I apologize to anybody that was upset by this turn of events. Had I remembered this, I might not have played the game, but because we've been playing the game for so long, yeah, I couldn't exactly
Maybe
just
I should
quit.
have stayed at home. When we finally arrived,
I think it's a
I wasn't
very
so sure about being there at all.
personal decision about
We
whether or
went
not you
up the
you see a
stairs
body
to
or if you want to see
the
somebody before they pass away and stuff. Like, I had the opportunity to go and see one of my uncles before he passed away, but I turned it
Mum
down
gently put her hand
because I wanted to remember him
and asked
as I knew him,
if I wanted to wait outside.
and that
I said... yes. Hello again, journal. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Just rows of plastic benches in a sea of blue linoleum. And it smells like Ben's bottom cream. A little doodling should distract me from this dreary place. Dad's calling me.
Whoops. Well, there's a little gap there, so yeah. Yeah. Honestly, sitting around in the hospital, it's such a, it's such a difficult thing.
As they came out of Gran's room. I've never seen her like this. Mums aren't supposed to cry.
No.
They're strong.
I'll tell you what,
They're meant
maybe I
to
have
know
actually
what to
talked
do.
about this before, but I am typically the rock of our family. So whenever somebody's sick, injured, in hospital, and everyone else breaks down, I'm the only one that doesn't do it.
Again.
And I have to keep that up because they can't handle it
It's silly
without me doing
that
it.
I keep thinking back.
But I do have to say that if you've got someone in your family, in your life,
I was running
that's like that is like the rock of the family, certainly take the time to check in on them and let them know that they don't need to be, facing the tsunami of everything
Gran was there in an instant.
on their own.
I waited for her to shout. She didn't. She just looked sad. And somehow, that was worse. Gran wouldn't let me pick up pieces. She found every single one and carried them into the kitchen. Later I sneaked in with a tube of glue in hand.
It's always funny, like the word sneaked in, because it's like, I think there's a generation that would have only ever used the word snuck. You snuck in, not sneaked in. And yet, at a later point, it seemed like the word snuck disappeared, and it's just become sneaked in.
It was
or sneaked
a
around.
mess. I got glue everywhere. But Gran smiled when she saw the vase. She put it in the cupboard. Later I found it again. When I asked her why she'd binned the vase, she smiled again. Gran always says,
I guess that's we can't hold on to we can't hold on to things forever. Let them live in your memories. Alright, I could very easily have written that wrong.
We can't hold on to things.
It's like the
Let them live in your memories.
she
you
said
know,
she
the
would
saying
like to
from
keep
the
vase like she
Crow,
remembered it.
which I used to know it really well, and I saw it the other day. But it's something like buildings burn, people die, but true love is forever.
Maybe I hurt Gran's heart. Weakened it. That can happen, can't it? Maybe this is all my fault. I should have listened to her. I shouldn't have run in the house. Now everything is broken. If I'd started my story sooner, Gran could have read it. It might have helped. I could have fixed. I would have fixed her heart.
If only fixing people's hearts was as easy as they say. Never is though. Never is.
Really? I don't even know how to fix my story. It's a mess. I left Robin to sink into cold, dark waters. She's completely alone. She left behind Lump, her only friend. Okay, focus, Izzy. How can I continue the story? How would she feel about this situation? Robin felt...
I'm gonna say bloody guilty. Because I would feel guilty if somebody
Guilty.
sacrificed themselves for me.
We're guessing somewhere.
Which is funny, isn't it? Because I said that I sacrificed myself for other people. But honestly, I don't think other people really care that I sacrificed myself for them. I think for them, the end justifies the means. And we've grown to live in a world that very much is self-centered and selfish. And no one really cares about anyone else or how they feel or what they're going through. They just feel entitled.
The merchants had been true to their offer. Still, the water closing over her felt like death. Cold and terrifying. I can breathe. This feels so strange. Wish Lump could have been here. Ugh. I shouldn't have let her do that. But there was no time to dwell on her lost friend. Robin had a dragon to find. Which way did it go? This one. All right. Another branching tunnel. The walls were closing in. Down here, I guess. Far too narrow for winged beasts. Did I guess wrong? A dead end. Oh, I knew it! Wrong tunnel. No. There must be a way. Think, Robin.
You think she'd be able to swim since this is meant to be underwater, right? I don't know if this is a break or a rise. Break.
How do I get up there? Ha!
Anyways, we will leave it here this week, just because it looks to have saved at that point. So, good point to stop, and we'll carry on next week. So I hope that you have enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.